Thank you.
You're gonna fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
Our goal this year is to secure at least the 6th seed and avoid the play-in tournament. After that, anything can happen.
Huh?
Something wrong?
I get why you say that, and it's not like I don't remember what happened last season, but I just feel like we should be aiming higher.
Okay, our goal is to win the title in the long run. But my job is, as GM is to honestly evaluate the roster and make sure that I know what needs to be done to improve it.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the roster as it is, it wouldn't be fair to put that kind of championship expectation on you.
What if I take a leap? I know what I can bring to this team. I know that I could push these guys farther than what you guys are saying, just avoiding the play-in.
Then prove it. Nothing would make me happier than to see you have that kind of impact this year. Speaking of, why don't we set your personal goals for the first half of the season? Coach Tucker can walk us through it.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great, because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Feeling you, MP.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for sure. Yeah,
Okay, so I have to check it out.
definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, it follows you everywhere.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, people, they still talking about looking for the next MJ like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. How he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. Do I think that I have greatness? Of course. But it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training is paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Don.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And P, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
all right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand
Yeah.
right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right, I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
Let's get after it, MP.
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
There you go. It's so good tonight.
coach? Any surprises? What do you say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. And that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know. Plainview.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided.
Calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid, and it's DiVincenzo in at the small forward position. Conley looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. The teardrop. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Randall against Murray. This one for three. Randall can't hit.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
MP inside. Guarded by Edwards. MP no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards... to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Mike Conley. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Minnesota. They're up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's MP, then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Minnesota in the lead. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento.
In for your Kings, 0, Malik Monk.
Now here's Ingles. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Ingles passes to McDaniels. He shoots it. The rebound by MP. The Kings shooting only 31% in the game. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history.
A tremendous addition. John, thanks for the update. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
MP no good. Minnesota with the ball. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Such a wide open look. Dillingham's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Kings trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's MP. Outside Monk, puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. That one's good. Sabonis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Ingle. no good. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. MP with it. DiVincenzo picks him up, and Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneak. The athlete now getting up top for that alley-oop.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. De'Aaron Fox has checked in for Lyles. And Minnesota making a change here. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Pass to Gobert. Outside. DiVincenzo. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Drills it from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Monk. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Randall, good.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Fox outside. And another miss by Sacramento.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Edwards against DeRozan. Edwards, no good. The Kings have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. McDaniels finds Gobert. From downtown. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Gobert. McDaniels got 7 points. Here's Monk. Kicks it to DeRozan. From deep, MP. Randall pulls down the board.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Over Fox. McDaniels passes to Randall. No good from outside.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
MP outside. Back to Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Look here now at Sacramento. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving the
That's it for us. Thanks.
Second half of Kings making a change here. MP's checked in. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. DiVincenzo on the wing, covered by MP. Randall outside. Three-pointer. They get it back. Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk. And it lasted all season.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Jaden McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Randall in at the
4. Good cut by MP there. Love that. Aggressive approach.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's Ingles in for McDaniels. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Here's Alexander Walker. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Pass to Ingles. To Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Randall. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP outside. Murray finds Sabonis. DeRozan against Reed for the lead. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Randall. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Randall's got 7 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Malik Monk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's MP. And it's Ellis in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Minot's checked in for Minnesota.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings. Shooting 1.
And that one falls. That puts them up 1 point in the game now. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Ingles from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. MP with it. Pass to Ellis. Here's Sabonis. And the bucket is good. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about how well Sabonis uses his size there, powering right through the contact.
Sabonis against Reed. It's stolen by MP. Up top, Sabonis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Sacramento leading by 5. To the inside. Pass to Lyles. MP inside. DiVincenzo covering. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis with it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. MP, the pass to Lyles. On the wing, Ingles. Monk covers. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he... And so it's Minnesota with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always...
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Just let it go. Focus on the next game.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. By a teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me. Okay. I'm a little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people. Stay on point. You guys move around the track. Great.
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album gonna go platinum. Just watch.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.